Hey everyone, Pioneergirl08 here. Hope y'all are having an amazing, fun, and safe day. So we're going to continue on with our Teen and Younger Sis Let's Play series. Leslie and Julianne have just gotten home from school, and it is a Friday in this video, and I think the video goes until like Saturday, really early in the morning on Saturday is when I end up closing out this particular episode, and then it will continue on with Saturday into Sunday in the next episode, which will be out next Friday. So Julianne, no, was it Julianne? I think I said that I don't remember now what that pop-up just said, but I think I just said to go ahead and like fitness, if I remember correctly. She's going to go ahead and like fitness, so so I do, at various points in the video, I do go ahead and like queue up some stuff for them to do and kind of speed through that. Yeah, go ahead and speed through some of that, and then I also kind of cut out some of the parts where they're like sleeping. I do kind of speed. I'm gonna speed. So here's like one of the areas I remember I kind of speed through this because Julianne is going to get Leslie's going to get some much needed rest, and then I'm getting the two confused. Leslie is going to get some much needed sleep, and Julianne was working on her homework, and I think now I'm going to have her work on her logic skill and play some chess. I do need to go ahead and probably go in and make their house just a little bit bigger so that I can create more room to put another chair. I'm looking here to see when Leslie ages up. And if I remember correctly, Leslie does age up. I believe it's today, if I'm looking at this correctly. That's Julianne that kind of shows the picture there. Was Julianne, but also if I go into birthdays, Leslie ages up today, and then Julianne ages up in a week. In sim time, she ages up in about a week, I'm thinking it is. But Leslie is supposed to age up today. Yep. There it goes. So I'm gonna have her bake herself a cake, and she gets to age up into an adult today, and then we will be focusing a bit on her relationship with Jaden, which if you've seen my previous episodes, you will recall Jaden is her next door neighbor, and he is going to be a love interest for her. So we're going to be focusing on kind of, getting them to know each other better and maybe getting their relationship up a bit. The other thing I do in this video, in this series, I should say, or in this episode, is I kind of had a couple different times I had Julianne and Leslie just have like some little tiffs. It's under like mean comments, which I wasn't really like, I under mean, I did some of the mean interactions, even though it wasn't meant for them to be like mean, like super hateful mean, but just kind of, arguing about stuff, and, kind of like arguing about who's better, and about different things. And I don't know, just kind of, I guess, just use your imagination. They're just kind of like, having a sisterly spat, because Julianne, she's she's a little bit older now, and even though as a toddler she really looked up to her older sister, and her older sister was her world, but she's gotten a little bit older and a little bit rebellious, not a whole lot, just a little bit, and so she's kind of feeling her oats and kind of being like, hey, you're not the boss of me, even though, well, technically Leslie is the boss of her because she took over as her care dependent, although I did have to go and fix that again. For some reason, my game keeps forgetting that I made Leslie the care dependent for Julianne. It seems to forget that from time to time, and I have to go in and fix that little issue. minor fix. It's not a big deal. But anyway, as I was saying, so even though technically, yes, Leslie is her boss, Julianne is not, kind of like not seeing it that way anymore. And so, yeah, they have a couple little tiffs and everything. And on Leslie's side, even though she's always done her best to take care of her little sister and she loves her little sister dearly, she is kind of a bit frustrated with her own life and, the fact that, she was kind of stuck having to, it's kind of a mixed emotion thing for her. On the one hand, as I was saying, she loves her sister and she is happy to take care of her. On the other hand, she is only a teen. Well, she actually ages up to a young adult today. But, she was taking care of her little sister, and there's a little bit of resentment there, just, a tiny bit, not majorly. She wouldn't have ever done anything different than she did, but it is a little bit frustrating that a lot of her time and, money and things like that had to go to taking care of her sister. She wasn't able to go out and get a job. She couldn't go out with her friends or anything. She had to just kind of come home and take care of her sister. And so, that kind of comes out in the arguments, but in the end, they do love each other. I probably should have had them after. I didn't do it in this series, and I'm thinking about it after the fact. I should have maybe had them do maybe a little friendly apology hug, like, it's okay, I really do love you, etc. and so forth. But what's that saying? Hindsight is 20/20. But excuse me, sorry about that. But as I said, Leslie is I'm going to have her bake herself a cake. Actually, I think she already did bake a cake, and after she takes a shower and all that, she's going to go in and age up to a young adult. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the name of the series alone. I started out as Teen and Toddler Sis, then it became Teen and Younger Sis, which is what it is now. And I'm not so sure I want to go through and change it yet again to a new name, even though Teen and Younger Sis is no longer appropriate, since Leslie will no longer be a teen. But I think I'm just going to kind of go ahead and leave the name alone. And then we'll just kind of continue on with it. And the idea is that the series will be continuing on until Julianne, the child, becomes a young adult. And then once she ages into young adulthood, the series will be ending. I did have a poll up on my video. I kind of did it a little bit prematurely. I had to pull up on a poll up on my Twitter. I don't know what I just said. A poll up on my Twitter as to what my next Let's Play challenge should be. And I'd forgotten that I was only, that Julianne was only a child and would be aging up to a teen at her next birthday. And so I put the poll up before realizing that I still had some time left on this particular series. So if you guys have any challenge ideas or Let's Play ideas or anything like that, let me know in the comments what you think my next Let's Play series should be. I might try to do a poll in the community. I'm not 100% sure how to do the whole community thing. I haven't really played with it yet, but I might try to put a poll up there, and then put another one up on my Twitter. Even though I did do one already, I'll probably put up another one at a later date. So I'll probably do both of them. I'll do it at a later date when I'm closer to having Julianne aging up to a young adult. I'll do a poll as to what my next Let's Play series should be, and you guys can either do the poll or you can comment your thoughts down below as to what I should do for my next Let's Play. I'm not real good at challenges. I don't really do well with complicated challenges or legacy type, long-term legacy type challenges are not something I'm really super good at. So, kind of keep that in mind. I will do the best I can. I don't know how well I would do it, the decade challenges and the legacy challenges, like the decade or the not so berry, or things like that. I don't know that I would do very well with those. So something to keep in mind. I'm still kind of, even though I've been playing Sims off and on for a couple of years. It's like I said, off and on, so I'm not real good at all the different ways of playing The Sims. I'm still, relatively speaking, consider myself a newbie when it comes to playing The Sims. Oh, excuse me. So I do go in and sell some of the. I did go in and sell her Leslie's homework book because she will no longer be needing that since she's no longer in school. She's going to have to, probably going to have her, I think I do actually, I don't remember if I've done that already, or when I do it, I'm going to have her get a job in, I believe it's the writing career. That's kind of what she wanted to do. She's going to become a writer. I don't have university pack or anything like that, so she's not going to be able to. But she's not going to be able to go to college unless you just want to pretend she goes off to college. I mean, that's always an option. We can always pretend that off camera, whatever, she is going to college. Although I'm not sure how that works because when you stop and restart the game, the time would be like in sim time would be wherever you left off the last time you played. So yeah, I don't think that works. So I guess college really isn't something that she is going to be able to do since I don't have the appropriate pack for her to go to college. But she is going to get the writing career and become a writer because since she was writing books when Juliette was a toddler, she was writing books, and so she's going to continue and make that her actual career now that Juliette is a child and able to take care of herself better, and Leslie is now an adult, or young adult anyway, and out of school. That's going to be what she is going to be doing with her life. As for Juliette, I don't know. I don't know what she's going to be doing with her life yet. I have given her the logic. I think I gave her like the logic trait or aspiration or one of those guys. That's one of her skills that I've been building up for her is for Juliette is her logic skill. So I'm thinking she is going to do, and I think I made her aspiration mental. It's been so long I don't even remember now, but I think I made her aspiration like mental. So I think she's going to be the idea is that she's going to be a pretty smart sim, and so I don't know, she might go into sciences or something like that. I haven't really decided yet on her. Leslie is playing a little bit of, Leslie's going to sit there and play a little bit of chess herself, just for fun. And the two girls just kind of chit-chatting with each other. I think this is one of those times where I actually kind of have them arguing a bit and kind of yelling at each other and arguing and back and forth and stuff like that. And Juliette is quite mad at her sister now. She is not happy with her sister. They're just having a big argument about something. I don't remember now what the argument's supposed to be about. They're just yelling and screaming at each other. I don't even think they know what the argument is about. They're just yelling. They're both just having a really bad day. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. I think I have Leslie here. I believe I just told her to, I'm going to have her go ahead and, I believe, take a nap. I don't remember for sure, or go to sleep. And yeah, I'm going to send the two of them to bed. They're both very cranky, very tired, having a really bad day, and so they are just going to pretty soon go to bed and get some much needed sleep it off, and hopefully feel better in the morning. But first, I had to stop and have Julienne go use the potty before she goes to bed because I forgot to have her do that before she went to bed. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned and for the next episode in the series. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more videos, and we will catch y'all later.